As people all across the state and beyond continue to show their care and support for Bishop Feehan's AJ Quetta, the president of the high school, Tim Sullivan, tells us AJ's first surgery thankfully was successful. Meanwhile, his incident has raised concern for other hockey players in the community.
AJ is an MGH. He did have his first surgery, and the Mr. and Mrs. Quetta told me it went very well. It was a successful surgery. So they're feeling really good about that.
Better news on Thursday after Bishop Feehan's ice hockey player AJ Quetta suffered a major injury in his game against Pope Francis Preparatory School on Tuesday, crashing headfirst into the corner board at Olympia Ice Center in West Springfield. Quetta's traumatic accident has sparked concern for people all across the state.
As a parent, it's a gut-wrenching thing that you hear because, I've been involved with the sport personally probably 45 out of my 58 years or more, 50 out of the 58 years. And I've seen some incidents happen throughout my career, but nothing, tragic and nothing, as severe as what's allegedly happened here.
Assistant ice hockey coach of the Western Mass Wizards, John Arnold, says learning about AJ's injury not only took his players aback, but everyone, including himself.
It is definitely a gut check because it happens, you hear about it, not regularly, but hockey is a physical sport, and there's record of a lot of, injuries happening that are unfortunate.
Arnold tells Western Mass News a situation like AJ's is difficult to fathom on a number of levels.
As a parent, it's tough to hear because you don't want it to be your kid. And I feel for AJ's parents and family and his teammates. I think that, and even the players at Pope, where I know a few of the families at Pope, and I know for a fact that they were all taken aback.
Western Mass News asking Arnold how he goes about talking to his players when a tragedy like this occurs.
I can say that it goes back to teaching the kids to be aware of where they are positionally, where their opponents are on the ice.
And while it's common for every player to feel nervous or anxious, stepping back onto the ice after hearing about a tragic accident like AJ's, Arnold says as a coach, he reminds his players one other point.
Being afraid and playing afraid gives you more of a potential of getting injured than keeping your feet moving, keeping your head in the game, and play with confidence. I mean, as a coach, that's the language I would use.
As mentioned, the outpouring from the hockey community has been incredible. One more look as the Boston Bruins placed his jersey on the bench with the team for their game against Pittsburgh. Now, they also announced the team and its charitable foundation will be donating a minimum of $100,000 to support Quetta. Pope Francis Preparatory High School will also be hosting a fundraiser for Quetta. Students dressing in gold and green while selling stickers with AJ's hockey number on them at the school on Friday. In studio, Kayla Burton, Western Mass News.